He decided to take a road trip. So this is the town that we basically live in. We're about 5 minutes south of here, and it's really small. So it's about, I don't know, you drive through it in like 2 seconds. It's got a gas station. It's got a post office. And I think that over there is a hairstylist and a house. And this is why our homestead is called Skylight Mountain Homestead, because we live all the way up this hill at the very top. Come on, little truck, let's do it. Okay, so it's been like probably 2 months since we've done anything fun. We've just been running around trying to fix things and working. So we decided to take a day. We needed some tools. We need some other things for the homestead. So we decided to drive to a store that is about an hour away from us. So we did a little road trip. And we're here now, and we're gonna take you with us shopping. But this store is kind of neat. I've never seen anything like it.
It's called A to Z.
I've never been here before.
And they basically have everything, a little bit of everything. It's several different stores, and they buy it like wholesale or stuff like that, and turn around and sell it for good prices.
So it's like a one big shopping center. We're at one end. It's kind of like a big U. But there's different stores with different categories. There's like an outlet, clothes, gifts. We're going to check it out, so come on. So straight out of the gate, this is not on the list, but I kind of feel like I need this. And so I've talked Scott into letting me have it. So they've got just like a little bit of everything. Some of these signs are like kind of funny. So far the prices on a lot of the stuff seem pretty good. Oh, Scott wants, I'm just wandering around like, you know. I'm just getting lost and distracted.
Crazy lady.
I'm not a crazy lady, leave me alone.
Sleeping bags.
Really interested to see, well these are not a bad price for sheets actually. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of the stripes, but for 100% cotton, this is a good price for sheets. Like usually,
let's look at the MSRP here that says $189.99.
Right, that's true. We've bought our sheets on Black Friday historically because sheets are just expensive.
Aloe vera bamboo sheet set. Are these 20 bucks?
Those feel good too.
Yeah, that's regular $200.
That's super cool.
$300.
So now I know where to get sheets for cheap when we need them. Looks like this is a lot of kitchenware. Pretty much anything you could kind of want, they've got it here. And looking at a lot of these prices, yeah, this is just the outlet. This is an outlet version of the store complex. So this has a little bit of everything. It's not so, what's the word I'm looking for? This aisle looks like it is personal care. Now we're in Snack Nation. Scott's after the beef jerky. I've got cheeses.
I guess I know what I'm getting.
What's this? Big bag of croutons. Oh my gosh, look at these big bags of ketchup. That's interesting.
Mayonnaise? Sugar-free mayonnaise?
Really? Weird.
Tortilla chips.
Big bags of tortilla chips. Mac and cheese for 39 cents.
Get a bunch of macaroni and cheese, 25 cents each.
39 cents. Oh no,
Yeah,
it's on sale.
it's on sale,
I didn't
25
see
cents
that.
each.
Okay.
Just get a cart, we'll just scoop out shelves.
Mac and cheese.
Strawberry jam in the single pack.
Yeah, that's crazy. There's lots of weird, kind of odd things in here, but it's really interesting to find some of this stuff.
Pineapple tidbits, big open.
There's a big can of
some of the stuff
condensed
that's been
milk.
damaged.
Yeah.
That's supposed to be going to like restaurants.
Right. But this is definitely a neat place. I'm excited to go to the other sections of the store. All right, well that was one store down. I've got my hat on, so I'm ready to hit the other stores. Let's go. This is A to Z fashion, so this is the clothing part. Oh, Scott, I found the hat you need. This one right here. Or no, this one. This one right here. But this one would work too. Try it on.
I already got a hat now.
Yeah, but that one is so cool. You look like farmer. And Kyleen looks like cowboy.
Short sleeve shirts.
Kind of nicer shirts. How much are
just
these?
something that's button up that's cool
Right.
at the same time.
How much are these?
But they're all long. These are all long sleeve. But $16.50.
That's not bad.
Not bad.
Oh my gosh, look at this shirt, this sweater. Farm boy, knee deep and loving it. And these are half off, Scott. You need this sweater. You
Farm
need
boy
this.
likes to play in the hayloft.
I love these. These are so funny. Yeah, you definitely need a farm boy sweatshirt. Oh yeah, these are just $8, hon.
Yeah, these are $8.
$8. Oh, there you go. These are kind of what you're looking for too.
If I can get like 3 of the same shirt.
True, then you'd never have like a style dilemma on what to wear.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not impressed with some of the prices because, I mean, they're decent. Like, you know, $16 for a shirt like this. But then there's deals like this where it's $4.50 for a nice shirt like this. This is definitely a great deal. I mean, for a really warm flannel shirt. So I'm going to go grab Scott and show him this little section here.
I love that flannel that I have at the house.
Yeah, but I was thinking that's a nice color of green and it's flannel and it's $4.50. So Scott's gonna try it on and see if it fits. Yeah, there's rooms. You gonna go in the room?
Yeah.
Okay, he's going in the room. This is Kaylin's new hat. So I did find a shirt $5.99 sale and I really like this one. I think it's really cool looking and it'd be great for Christmas. It's a nice flannel for winter. Okay, well, we didn't come out of their clothing section with anything that we were looking for, but we did come out with some things that we probably needed but didn't think about it. Scott got a few shirts.
I got something I was looking for. I got some cool, thin, short sleeve button-up shirts, and that's really nice.
And then we found those really cool long sleeve shirts that I showed you with the really funny sayings about farm boys.
If you happen to see me in every video wearing a short sleeve plaid red shirt, it's because I got 3 of them. They're the same thing.
Right. They're not the same shirt over and over again. They're just different shirts of the same pattern. So, so now we're going to go into the tools, and we actually do have a list that we need to complete and that we're looking for specifically. So let's go. So here at the tool section, I'm finding that they have a lot of different kinds of stuff, like from food products to toys. Just a lot of different random things. And it's so fun to look here. I'm having a blast looking at things, so.
I knew you would, that's why I wanted to bring you.
So we do have a list. We're looking around, but we're going to try to fill the items on our list of tools that we need. So here we go. There's pins, ponchos.
Wait till you see the whole wall of gloves up here. Start there, this side start here, and the whole rest of the thing is just work gloves and gloves.
Wow. This is great for back to school. You know what? This is not on my list, but we need this, so.
That's like a lot of things we're finding.
Right, like, oh man, life would be so much easier if we had this.
They say that people come here all the way from Florida to shop.
Yeah.
And they just save up some money and make a trip of it.
This place is really cool.
I thought about getting gloves when I was here last time too.
Yeah, Scott lost his work gloves. That's something you should never do on a homestead, but he did. Get you a Trump hat. I need this hat too, Scott.
Yeah?
Yes.
I don't think you need that many hats.
I do, I really do. I wear hats all the time. So there's also houseware goods like mops and brooms. Oh, this is super cool.
That's
I
nice,
saw something like this at Tractor Supply, but it was so expensive.
There's another one somewhere else that has a price.
Yeah, that's super neat.
Here.
Oh, this would be cool too for my outdoor kitchen.
Mark down to $85.
Look at this.
Yes.
That
I
is
almost
super
bought you
awesome.
this.
That's $14?
$74.
Oh, okay. I about had a heart attack and I was like, oh, we are totally getting this.
I thought of you about it.
I would love this. This is so cool. Since I do all of my cooking outside in the summertime.
Prep and clean.
Yeah.
Put you some water in here.
That's cool. And then how much are these?
$85.
Wow. That's still a pretty good deal. Ooh, look at that. That is super cool.
We got to go back down there though. We're getting out of line.
Yeah, we're getting out of line. We're wandering and we're not looking at tools yet, which is the whole reason we came in here. But look at all these things. There's a dome light. We could put it in the outhouse.
Yeah.
I need more clothespins, guys. I don't know where the clothespins go, but I'm running low. Ooh, a half off bin. What's in here?
Oh, napkin and tampon dispenser. Alright, I got an air compressor.
Holy crap, that's like over $1,000 and way too big for what we need. So we are looking for a couple of things, an air compressor, but not one that big. We're gonna need a grinder like this one, but the welder is, I think, also something that we're gonna look for too.
Here's the air compressor.
Okay.
189, 4.6 gallon.
And then there's these vertical air compressors.
Verticals, those are 199, 10 gallons tank.
So what size do we need?
These Silent Series Eagles are 4 gallon, they're 277. Probably need something this size, not necessarily this one, but like something this size or
Smaller.
the 4.6. No, I'd say around this size. I wouldn't want to get too much smaller.
No, I mean smaller than the vertical.
Vertical would be awesome too.
All right, well, it sounds like we've got our research cut out for us because we want to research this a little bit before we make the purchase.
Yeah.
So here's some.
Well,
Yeah?
honey,
No?
the whole thing is
The
sockets.
whole aisle is sockets. I feel overwhelmed now. I'm going to let Scott make these executive decisions. So,
Okay.
are you feeling overwhelmed too?
Yes.
We're going to watch Scott think real hard.
We're not.
We are right now.
That's one thing off the list.
After 30 minutes of deliberation, we finally made a choice.
Well, we
on
made 2 choices.
this socket set and then an air compressor. Okay, going to the next aisle because Scott is making us go aisle by aisle. That
metric 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17, and 19 millimeters. And SAE sizes. Yeah, this right here. Not very much.
Yeah.
So,
I'm down. Let's do it.
Okay. That's Cobalt. $1.89. It's a flathead and
right,
Phillips.
But how many screwdrivers have we lost in the history of our lives?
I know, but like those are super cheap and you know
probably not gonna last.
Probably not gonna last, but like I'm just saying we can grab like a couple of these.
Okay.
And then if we want a bigger one.
That is definitely a bigger one.
Here's a hammer drive.
That looks like a weapon.
That's a screwdriver. It could be used as a weapon. See? Riveters. It's riveting. We could build you a tool belt.
Oh my goodness. We should have come here to buy a tool belt.
Yes, I didn't know.
These are leather too.
Yeah.
I like these.
Get me a tool belt?
Yeah, we can all have tool belts. All of us will be a tool belt wearing family.
Here's a belt.
Ooh, these are cool. This is cool too. I want this one.
This is a Raven belt too, so there you go.
Yeah, I get a tool belt finally. I've been using Scott's for every project, and he's right-handed and I'm left-handed, so I have to turn it around. Kyleen gets
got everything you need.
A Minecraft tool belt.
It's not Minecraft.
It looks like Minecraft. Minecraft camo tool belt.
Now I just need tools.
Tool belts, check.
Me and you.
We're ready for some major projects now.
Hammers.
Do we need an extra hammer? I feel like we do because I can't find ours. And I reorganized all the tools.
We need 2 more hammers.
2 more hammers. One for you too? For your new tool belt?
Yeah.
It's a Kyleen sized hammer. Look at that. How's that feel? Can you handle that?
That's
Hammer time. It's hammer time. So what are we looking for
we're looking
now? Or what are you looking for? And I'm just following you around. Welder. We're on the track of a welder now. Oh, we got an arc welder here. But there's different kinds.
There's an
Remember?
inverter stick welder down there.
Right.
There's an inverter DCM and dual voltage welder.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do any of these, so I don't know what any of them are.
Well, and the research that I did in terms of welding the two
MIG and TIG.
Yeah, you use both kinds. Like when you're welding the shipping containers together. We don't know what we're doing, but we're trying to buy a welder, but we don't know what we're doing. So
tarps.
Tarp City.
All the way down there.
Oh my gosh. All of this is tarps. So we call our place Tarp City because we use tarps for everything. We've got some zip ties, but
do we have any 4-foot long?
Do we need 4-foot long zip ties?
$7.59 for the rain egg.
Because if you guys haven't noticed on the ride here, when I was taking footage, Scott's windshield is horribly dirty, and I was like hating even taking footage like that, but we had to. So we were like, we're gonna look for, what did we call it?
Window washer wiper fluid.
Okay, I cannot believe we've been in this store. It feels like forever, and we aren't even to the end of it yet. How much is the bird feeder?
$2.99.
I'm really tempted to buy it because it's so cheap, and I love the birds. No, I really like this. This is super cool. Look at that.
Yeah,
because you know what I'm doing? I'm stuffing things that I pick in my garden into my pockets, and then I'll like pull my shirt up and make like a basket in my shirt because I never have a basket with me while I'm watering. So this is going to be super cool. Whew. So we spent, I think, 2 hours in the tool store of A to Z, but it feels like an eternity, and we finally just came out, and here's our cart. We might have gotten just a few things that weren't on the list, but we did find mostly everything on our list, and Scott's getting ready to go inside here in just a minute to purchase a welder and air compressor. We just have to do a little bit of research about the welder, and then we're going to move on to the last store, which is the gift store, and I have no idea what to expect with that, but we're having a blast. but we are going to take a minute, get a drink, kind of chill out for a second, and kind of relax for a minute because, gosh, that was crazy. Okay, so it's the next day, but I wanted to tell you all kind of how the end of our trip went. We did go into that one store that was left. It was the gift store at the A to Z shopping mall thing, and we were running out of time. It was getting later in the afternoon, and we needed to get back to our animals and take care of everything before the evening. So we didn't spend tons of time in that store. We just kind of skimmed it. Like, we were probably only in there 30 minutes. But I did find some things that I bought because it was just such a good price, and I wanted to show you my haul. So I've got it all set out here on the table because I do not have space in my camper to do this, and I'm going to show you what I got. Okay, so I found some dry food stuffs for incredible prices. I am a firm believer of keeping a really well-stocked pantry and being prepared for future things. So I will buy in bulk, and I have things kind of like, stored away. That way, if something happens, I'm okay for 6 months. You know what I mean? Or let's say the garden doesn't do well, we're not going to starve, So I just couldn't resist some of these deals. A lot of these things are not things that I would buy all the time. I definitely prefer to do organic foods whenever at all possible. However, when you find food this cheap and you can store it away as a backup source, you could call me a prepper, I guess. I don't know. I just try to be smart, and have a backup store of dry goods that I can rely on if something should happen. And at these prices, I just really couldn't pass it up. So I'm not familiar with this brand, never seen it before, but it's basically white rice. However, I was impressed that it was non-GMO, and I do veer towards that if I can. So it's Gulf Pacific. They're 1 pound bags, and I got them for 80 cents a piece. So I could not resist that. This is a box of Hickory Farm summer sausage. We got this because Scott loves summer sausage. He likes to eat it for snacks or even lunch with some cheese, like a sandwich or something. And then this whole box, I believe, was, I'm trying to remember how much these were. I think it was, I'm probably wrong, but I think it was something like $5 for this whole box. And we've eaten one of them, or he has. And then they had McTrader. This is not a brand I'm familiar with, and it's also non-GMO. I went ahead and bought a few of these. They were $1 a piece, and that's a pretty good deal. And then this was a really good deal. It's also McTrader, and it's this box mac and cheese. Now, this is not something that we buy all the time or keep on hand all the time. Usually I make things from scratch. But to have something like this cheap, stored away in my pantry for an emergency type situation, at least we're not going to starve. And they were actually on sale. It said 33 cents, but we got these for 25 cents a piece, I believe. So I bought some of those. This is also something that we would normally not buy, but to have a couple of these will keep well. And you can add vegetables to it or meat, if you're in a pinch and you need food. This is food, and it was 50 cents a pack, and that is a really good deal. This is the find that I was most excited about. I actually bought 5 boxes. Kyleen has already ripped into one of them, but all of these cereals are organic, non-GMO cereals. And if you were to buy these at a store, you would be paying probably $5 a piece at this point, which is absolutely ridiculous, and I refuse to do it because we just can't afford to do it. So I got these. This is $2.21, but I really got these, if you can see the price down here, for $1.50 each, and that's an incredible savings. We don't do cereal all the time, but Kyleen does like it occasionally for breakfast, so that's why we got these boxes, and they will keep in a cool, dry place. So we're set on cereal for a good while, and it's non-GMO organic cereal. I have never heard of this brand. I've never seen this before, but it was $1 for this 48 ounce can of chicken broth, and I bought 3, and I've already have one open in my fridge because I used it, but it is no MSG. And in a pinch, this will keep for a very long time. If in the case that I can't afford to buy chicken broth, I will have some chicken broth, or if I can't make chicken broth. I've been making my chicken broth lately, but if in the case I can't do that, I have these as a backup. Guys, I went on a like organic non-GMO kick, and I'm still very much that way if I can at all afford it. And that's partly why I am gardening and wanting to raise my own food, because you can really better control what is going on with your food that way. Back when we were still living in town and I was working full-time, you know, we weren't really gardening. I wanted to buy organic. So I joined a membership called Thrive. I'm sure you've heard of it. They sell organic foods and the prices are better than you would get at a big box store here. So I felt like that was a pretty good deal for my current situation at that time. I would see organic boxes of cereal at Thrive for even $4 to $6 and or more, you know, for that kind. And salad dressing, tiny little bottles of organic non-GMO salad dressings would be $5 to $8 a bottle. Needless to say, I didn't buy those, but here's what I found next. All of these brands are brands that Thrive would carry, and they're all non-GMO organic salad dressings. And of course this says $2.59, but I paid 60 cents for each one of these. You would be paying at Thrive or a big box store much more. So I was happy to find those. I picked this pack of thyme leaves up because it was $2, and for the amount that is there, that's a really good price compared to spices that you'll buy at the store. This is coffee beans. This was Starbucks coffee beans, 5 pounds. Now the bag ripped on the way home and had a hole in it, so I repackaged these in Mylar bags that I had, and they will keep like this for a very long time. But for 5 pounds of Starbucks coffee beans, they wanted $7 for it, and I had been paying about $10 to $12 a pound for coffee beans. Of course, the ones that I was buying was organic, non-GMO, and I'm not sure about the Starbucks, but this will go in my pantry for long-term storage. And if in the case I can't afford to buy the stuff that I really like, I'll still have some coffee. I almost forgot to show you this box. This is Gatorade packages. I think there's 144 2.12 ounce packages, and each one of those packages will make, I believe, 10 gallons. I don't know. Scott did the math and he told me, but I can't remember now. But I want to say that this entire box will make like 80 gallons of Gatorade. And Scott wanted to get this because he is working out in the heat a lot, and he's gotten dehydrated a couple of times and not felt well. So this will help him stay hydrated with all the electrolytes that he needs while he's doing all that physical labor outside. This whole box was $10, which is an incredible deal. All right, I hope you enjoyed our road trip shopping video and seeing our grocery haul of the good deals that we found there food-wise, and then also just the other things that we found while we were there. We did find all the tools that we needed except for one thing, but that store is like one of the coolest stores that I've seen, and I can't believe it's taken me this long to go visit. If you like this video, please like and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss anything that's coming up. All right, guys, we'll see you next time.